We have a familiar face back here on Primetime Local News today, Christine Milkovic-Krause, who has a connection to Lloydminster in a very interesting way. Thank you for joining us today, Christine.
Thanks again for having me on your show, Stacey. And
Well,
I will just quickly introduce Teddy because he doesn't want to be here right now, but that is the real Teddy. And so the connection with Lloydminster is Teddy was found there, um, frozen with severe frostbite injuries where he lost his ears.
and now since then, you started out just, I guess, kind of out of the blue as an inspiration to focus some children's books around Teddy. And now you're at book number 3. So tell me about the latest book in the series, Christine.
So book number 3 is called Teddy Gets Adopted, and this story really does highlight Lloydminster because that is where the story began. So in this story, Teddy, shares his feelings of loss and loneliness, of losing his family, and he's not really sure about what happened. And it talks about his time in foster care and all of the good people who helped him throughout this time, his hard time, but he persevered through and he never gave up hope. And this story really highlights all the heroes and helpers along the way that helped Teddy get to me. And there's also a geographical component as we go from Winnipeg to Lloydminster and Edmonton and back down to where we are in Abbotsford, BC, so children can follow along on the map of Canada and follow Teddy's journey.
This is really amazing, Christine, going from not ever being an author of books of any sort to now you have this book and a 4th coming out. How does it feel to be just kind of in this whirlwind?
It is a whirlwind. Oh my goodness. It's all happened in the last year and a half. So I hope to have the 4th book, kind of the finale book that lets Teddy be his true authentic self and reveal a big surprise to everybody. And that story will be quite fun. It's called Teddy Visits the Vet. I can't wait for that one to come out in November this year. And then I think I will take a little short hiatus, but I have plenty of stories of Teddy still in my head, and this cat is a constant source of inspiration, that mixed with my children.
Are you surprised at the feedback, Christine, that you get? I've looked at some of the reviews on, the Amazon sites and Goodreads and things like that, and everybody really seems to resonate with Teddy's story in one way or another. So, is it a little bit overwhelming, the response you've had?
I mean, it's surprising that people are so kind and actually, I think they genuinely love the stories. And yeah, it's been so positive and so amazing. And yeah, I get so surprised every time I read those reviews, and it's honestly been such a blessing. I feel very, very grateful.
You have also given back through this as well, Christine, with giving back to some of the rescues. Does that continue with the series, or can people find out more information on how to donate to some of the rescues connected with Teddy?
Of course, and this book, Teddy Gets Adopted, really highlights all of the rescue organizations that were involved, from Team Cat Care to Saving Animals from Euthanasia, Safe, Heart and Soul. So there are ways that people can get involved, and suggestions to children on how they can become a helper in their community, not just with monetary donations, but it gives them suggestions on things they can find around their house that maybe they could bring to a rescue, and just take the burden off of these volunteers. So absolutely, this book is really all about highlighting the rescues and how to help.
Well, congratulations, Christine, on the success of this series. We're already looking forward to number 4. But with number 3, your latest here, Teddy Gets Adopted, where can people get a copy of that?
People can get a copy of that on Amazon, and it is available worldwide. Feel free to check me out on my website, www.christinemilkovickrause.com, and see Teddy at home and coloring pages for your children, and see what's coming next and more information about Teddy. And if you want to follow Teddy on Facebook, go to the Adventures of Teddy on Facebook, and we post a lot of cat memes and stories about Teddy.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Christine. We appreciate it. And we will chat again with you when book 4 comes out.
We will. Thank you for your support as always, Stacey. It's so a pleasure to be here.